Have you ever heard some ridiculous statements addressed to singles or questions addressed to singles? Like, why are you still single? Your clock is running out. You're still single because God does not like you or God does not remember you. Many statements addressed to singles. Some even go ahead to tell them that you need to fix yourself before God will bless you. Hey friends, seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome to my channel. And to my returning subscribers, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming back. I love you. In this channel, we'll talk about two main things. First, living a life of purpose, and second, teaching with impact. So I talk to teachers and also talk to singles. If this sounds like what you're interested in, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Singleness is a season that is surrounded by a lot of misconceptions, a lot of myths, a lot of misinformation. And in this video, we're going to bust 10 myths surrounding singleness. And I'm going to tell you the truth every single person should know. Does this sound like what you're interested in? Grab a seat, sit tight, and let us go. Now, the first myth says singleness means that something is wrong with you. Singleness means that something is wrong with you. Yeah, you're single does not mean that there's nothing wrong with you, basically. Singleness is not a sickness, it's not a situation, it's not a sin, it's not as a result of sin or anything. Your worth is not tied in your relationship status. Your worth is not tied in your relationship status. So, that you're single does not mean that anything is wrong with you. You're very okay. You're very okay. So, know that being single or singleness is just a season. And as a season, it will come and stay and pass. The second myth is singleness equals loneliness. The fact remains that loneliness is not as a result of your relationship status. Yes, loneliness comes from a place of your connection with God and your connection with others. So if you have a healthy and a meaningful connection with God and a healthy and a meaningful connection with other people, you're not going to be lonely. Yes, you can be alone. You might be alone as a single. You might crave some, round the clock human connection or human relationship, but you are not lonely. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. So there are many happy people, happily married people that are lonely. They're happily married, but they are lonely. Imagine being in a relationship whereby you don't have real or genuine connection with the person you're in a relationship with. That's a recipe for loneliness. So that you're in a relationship or that you're married does not guarantee that you won't be lonely. So loneliness is not as a result of your relationship status. Yes, it's just a state of your mind. Just a state of your mind and a state of your connection. Meaningful or unmeaningful connection. So singleness does not equal loneliness. You might be alone, but you're not lonely. Now let's go to the third one. Third one is single people are not as mature as married people. Maturity is not a matter of marital status or as a result of age. Maturity is just the way you're reasoning, the way you're acting. It can come maybe as a result of your experiences or just as a result of the way you are wired. So being in a relationship or being married does not mean that you'll be mature. There are some immature people that are married, like seriously married, but they are so immature that you wonder if they drag the card of immaturity with their children. So immaturity is not measured by your marital status. You can be single and be as mature as whoever it is. The fourth myth says your life only begins when you get married. Hi, this is so funny. Your life begins once you discover your purpose in life. Once you discover who you are and you discover your purpose, that's when your life really begins. So you don't have to be married for your life to begin. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait until you are married before you start living. Once you've recognized your purpose and your identity, your life has already started. So in fact, when you get married, that's when you might even be drawn back, from your purpose. You might, of course, you have to prioritize your marriage when you finally marry. So your marriage can even take much time out of what you're supposed to be doing. So your life does not begin when you get married. Marriage is just another part of life. Now the fifth one says you must be actively searching for a partner. You must be actively searching for a partner. That is, you must be on the search 24/7 for a partner. This is wrong, very wrong, because you will be under pressure to settle down. And once pressure sets in, there's a tendency for you to make mistakes. So focus on being the right person for your spouse. Just focus on being the right person for either Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. Once you focus on being the right person will find you. In fact, you will gravitate to each other naturally. So you don't have to be on the active search for a partner. No, you don't have to. It's not needed. So focus on developing yourself. Focus on knowing yourself. Knowing who you are, before you can eventually settle down. Now the sixth one is, if you're still single, God has forgotten you. God does not forget his children. Yes, a mother might forget the children, but God does not forget his children. Once you're in the will of God, doing what God wants you to do, God has not forgotten you. He can't forget you, because singleness is not a punishment. Let's remember Jesus. Jesus never married. But he fulfilled destiny as a single. And one of his names is Emmanuel, God with us. So God was with him, and God is still with you. He has not forgotten you. He still remembers you. He remembers that you're single. When you feel that it's time for you to settle down, get married, you can go to him. He's your father. Go to him and he will direct you, give you the right way to go. Now the seventh myth is singleness is just a season of waiting. Singleness is just a season of waiting. Singleness is not a pause button. It's a season of progress, purpose, growth, adventure with God, service, and deepening your relationship with God. It's not a pause period, or a period where you have to now sit down and now wait, wasting your time. It's a period whereby you should pursue destiny. Go after your destiny with all you have. Because once you marry, you will have that time. You will have that time again. You're either answering to somebody, or you're responsible for somebody, or you're responsible to somebody. So singleness is not a season of waiting. It's a season of moving. It's a season of acting. It's a season of feeling. It's not a season of waiting. The eighth thing says you should settle if you're getting old. You should settle if you're getting old. It's better for you to wait for God's time. It's better for you to wait for God's time, because if you jump into a marriage because you're getting old, I wonder who even placed an age limit to being single. There is no age limit. It's not anywhere in the Bible. So if you settle because you're getting old, or because time is going, chances are excellent that as you jump into that marriage, you will jump out, or you will want to jump out. So you don't need to settle because you're getting old. You have to wait for it. It's better for you to wait. No matter how long it's going to take, you wait for God's time. And like we always say, God's time is the best. Once you wait for God's time, everything will fall in place. Just wait for God's time and everything will fall in place. Now let's go to the ninth myth. The ninth myth says marriage is the ultimate goal of life. The ultimate goal of life remains glorifying God, whether as a single or as a married. So if you're married and you're not glorifying God, you're not living the ultimate goal of life. Marriage is just a segment, it's just a section of life. It's not your whole life. So the ultimate goal of life for everybody on earth is to glorify and bring glory to God. That's the ultimate goal. So marriage is not an end, it's not a reward. It's just a segment, just an aspect of your life where you are expected to use that life to glorify God. So you don't have to pursue marriage as if it's all in all. Marriage is not all in all. Now the 10th one is that married people are happier than single people. Happiness is a state of the mind and the heart. It's an inside job. So somebody can be married, very married, and still be unhappy. Yes, it's very beautiful to have a healthy marriage. So nice. A healthy marriage is beautiful and nice. But it's better for you to be single and joyful than to be married and unhappy. There is no point going after marriage now. After pursuing marriage for years, you now end up inside one unhappy marriage. It does not make sense. So married people are not happier than single people. There is no relationship between the two. They are not proportional. Happiness is not proportional to being married or being in a relationship. And there you have it. 10 myths surrounding singleness. So whether you're single for a while or you're single for life, your worth and purpose is in God. Don't allow these myths or what people are saying shape the way you, maybe the way you think or the way you see things. Remember that your worth and purpose is in God. So if this video helped you, if you were encouraged by this video, do well to check out my next video on embracing singleness with purpose. That video also promises to be enriching and impactful. Don't forget, subscribe, share, like, turn on your bell notification, and invite others to this channel. Till I come your way next time, remain blessed and remain purposeful. I love you.